at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Richardson is out there with Suggs. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's been producing. Maybe he hasn't been spectacular, but he has been effective. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him take it up a notch or two over the next few games.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Johnson's shot is off. On the wing, MP. Jokic defending. MP, no good. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Suggs against Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The Nuggets with another miss.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over MP. Jokic, no good.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Gordon. This game you saw him score 14. No coverage, that's it.
Boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
A nice shot by MP.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He contributed 40 points, and he's a tremendous 3-point shooter. We saw that again last game, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Brent, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Brown. Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Okay, man, let's make some noise for your Nuggets breaker.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Black comes in for Wagner. Howard's checked in for Richardson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Pass to Watson. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
He might not have the long-range abilities of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
A three from MP. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Strother. Pass to Pickett. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Pickett misses the three. Orlando, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And here's MP for 3. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Brown kicks to Valanciunas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Orlando out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll get going after. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Some changes. MP's checked in for Wendell Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
And you assemble an all-Swagger team. Jamal Murray is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Johnson, a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Gordon. 1:22 left in the first half of the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 39.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gordon with the screen for Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Nuggets. On the wing, MP. Jokic defending. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here's and again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Here's Jokic. Here's Brown. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Orlando out in front, running away with this one. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, that's the rebounding extra.
And now, fellas, it's time to go to one of our favorite segments. It's the Power Rankings.
A look here now at the Magic. They're sitting on the top of their division.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Checking up, connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nicole, and another one falls. Amazing.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Launches a 3. Good, another from 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. It's another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. For 3, Murray. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Fires from deep. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Jokic has a 2-pointer. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside.
Good, another from 3.
is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And Jokic slams it in.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And good, there's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And at the end of the third... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys.
Both teams making substitutions here. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown. Here connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And Jokic throws it down.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And here's Jokic outside. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and yet another bucket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Launches it. Rebound by the Magic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And another one.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
MP kicks to Carter. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight.
And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Fighting away, making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And stolen by Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal.
He's perfect from the line this time. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. 8 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
The three from MP. That shot off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, MP.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you got any of those sleep masks you've been hawking lying around?
Maybe. Why are you trying to get put on with Cognivive?
Listen.
That's for MP.
Right off the top, this week, we want to... Right off the top, this week...
Have you?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and this is the last big matchup we'll be covering on being the best scorer in the league. Yeah, I just used my... Done? Done? No. What you mean, done?
He about to tear the roof off.
And coming up, it's Lunch Bag Day. Come out to the game and leave with your very own Magic Lunch Bag. Yes, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Scott the Magic Dragon.
We know things can get heated between these two, Graham. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? And for a few games now. Good! Another from three!
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
Here's Embiid. Pass to George from behind the arc. Hickman pulls it in. And now just over a minute played here in the first. From deep. And again for three.
And that shot moving him into history. The most triples ever in a single season.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And to overtake Curry's record, something MP can take tremendous pride in. What an outstanding season.
Here's Embiid, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Outside McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. For 3. Orlando with the rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got his second bucket on the night.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A moment here to see the numbers for MP. Orlando making the switch here. Jones is checked in. The Magic have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Now here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 24 points. Embiid misses. MP against Maxey. From deep, MP. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
Embiid against MP. 4-3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
For 3, George. Orlando with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Hey, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He dropped 69 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is screen on Jones. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
From deep, MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Maxey. A deep 3. That shot off the mark. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up. Welcome back, everyone. Last quarter, we crowned a new single season. Substitution here for Orlando. MP's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Silva's checked in for Howard. And Black subbed in for Jones. They've got MP. Desmond Bane is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for Joel Embiid.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Nails it from three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
McCain with it. He had 19 points in the win against Washington. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Edwards. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's MP from outside. And another three for Orlando.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Outside Edwards. McCain, a screen on Banchero. Edwards looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. For three, George. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
MP getting it done for Orlando. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You add the scoring, especially from his range. Hield's an interesting guy. He's right on that all-star cusp at certain years when everything's clicking.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Magic. And that is going to do it.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Edwards. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's George in at small forward. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The three. Good. He hits again.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. George outside. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman brand.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Here's George, and George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 56 in the game.
A dozen consecutive points. points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Bane against McCain. The kick out to Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 11 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders." There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you, Brian.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Shots good by Hickman.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Philadelphia moving it around. Screen by Embiid. And Edwards, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Banchero. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Justin Edwards. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A.
MP's checked in for Wagner, and it's Isaac in for Richardson. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce.
Right here. Right here.
Yo, T-Man.
Yes. All right. MP, you blew away everyone's expectation.
I kick everything up a notch. Rest is for the weak. I need to work even harder if I'm going to dominate the way the fans expect.
MP, right here.
Right here. Thank you. Whenever NBA...
To Vermont. To all those winters that seem like they never end.